Hello everyone and welcome to my next video for the City of Final Fantasy Opera. And in this video I'm going to be taking on the Power of Knowledge Part 14 Level 200 LUFENIA quest, and for this I am bringing in the good old Square Enix Airlines launch team of Cloud, Dark Knight Decil and Keiss with a Ram's a Friend and a Brother Summon. So I know absolutely zero marks for originality here on this quest, but you know, hear me out, okay? I did actually do some pulls for Trey's LD weapon, and I managed to get it. It set me back quite a number of gems, but I made a mental note that I wanted to pull Trey because he looked really fun back in Chaos, and I skipped him then, so I figured that was going to get his stuff now. So you might be thinking that this is actually the perfect opportunity to showcase what he can actually do, and you're not wrong, it kind of is. But if the Chaos Quest version, if the Chaos version of this is anything to go by, both the Chaos version in the Lost Chapter and the one that I remember having to abuse Old Nash for back when when Trey's event first came out, I have absolutely zero interest in letting these fucks play the game because they are really annoying. These enemies have such obnoxious mechanics. I'm not about to let them do anything. So we need like maximum memes to brute force this because the orb starts out at 15 turns, and the only way to actually get it to tick down is to use a team that lets them get turns, because it's like the orb increases with like sap effects and like off-turn damage. When they receive bravery damage from off-turn damage, that's when the orb goes up. So of course, as you can imagine, for this we are going to have to get a little bit creative here. So first things first, I'm going to lay down the law with Gabranth, get those juicy debuffs on there. And I will use Valiant Blow over here. Unfortunately, we cannot use Pandemonium here because the enemies do actually absorb wind. In fact, do they absorb earth as well? No, they absorb wind and holy. Yeah, so that's why I'm using Dark Knight Cecil, because we've got Pestle Tax. The Pestle Tax is in full effect. You can't bring him here, unfortunately. Of course, that also means that like Kuja's locked out as well, which is, you know, that's unfortunate. But no Paladin Cecil really sucks. Okay, so it's pretty much a race against time here, because of course the only way to increase the orb is to do the thing that we're not able to do. So instead, we just need to get set up. So let's bring in the Ramza. I'm not bringing any kind of enchanting pearl here either, because if I was to bring Krile, for example, Krile would take up too many debuff slots, because she doesn't only imperil, she implies that one-turn trap on the enemies, and that conflicts with Keiss. So I'm going to hero support onto. I suppose I can do it onto Cloud, but it doesn't really make a difference. I'm actually just going to Selkie throw. There we go. Do we do anything with Cloud? No, we do not until we have gone into the actual burst. Oh god. Okay, so let's Blade Beam up here, and you know the drill when it comes to this whole routine. Okay, so not the absolute highest damage in the world. He's not capping, even with the Jack LD, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's pretty respectable. We've gone down to like 60%. The only problem is we need to get them down to below 30%, like yesterday. We have 6 orb turns left. But that's fine, since we should be able to trigger the summon to actually to do this. So I will just aerial drive over here. There we go. And not a moment too soon, we are able to enter summon. Let's just keep piling on the numbers. So at least one good thing about this team is that it is like a form of like non-synergy team. Even though you kind of probably do need Cloud's Burst to pull this off. And it is one of the goddamn cheesiest teams in existence. But given the amount of bullshit that this boss throws at you, I have absolutely zero qualms about doing this this kind of thing. Oh dear. We are definitely we're running out of turns to get them below 30%. Come on, goddamn you! Okay, I think the Squall Calls should do it. Yeah, absolutely, there we go. Excellent. And there we have it. And let's use another one for good measure, while both of the burst effects are online. And here's a delay for good measure. 16,000 bravery damage, that is a big number. Okay, so now the orbs have been fucked, we can do pretty much whatever we want, as long as we don't let the enemies get a turn. So yeah, after the initial the rush is over, it's kind of just like clean up duty, you know? Let's do a ninja slice over here. And an LD over here. There we go. Might as well use the free skill on another launch. Okay, apologies for that little cut there, but we are back, and yeah, I'm just going to Soul Eater on A because he's got a launch set up still. Now we should be able to finish this in like sub 20 turns. That shouldn't be a problem. And then over onto A. Well, there goes that one. Will this one die as well? Okay, there we go. Trey LC in 16 turns. I will take it. I have absolutely zero interest in letting them do any of their shenanigans because God only knows that'll end badly for me. So I hope maybe this can be helpful for some people out there. I'm sure there's like a gazillion other content creators that probably used a similar team. Yeah, that's pretty much the name of the game. Just delay them. Don't let them get a turn. Launch meta all day, every day. I do appreciate these enemies for letting themselves be delayed and also letting themselves be debuffed for the whole fight, because otherwise this just wouldn't work at all. So yeah, that's going to be my initial clear. I might come back to this and do a bit of a different team, a bit of a less unfair team, but that's definitely going to be my first approach. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And until the next time, take care and goodbye.